I went to Federal University last year and I studied social work. As a social worker, we are being seen as agent of positive change. So that was what I studied. I'm not just a social worker. I want to be a social worker who brings in creativity and his ability to help humanity to do something different. My name is Dennis. I'm a graphics design intern at Maxenon Creative Studio. And my creativity journey started a couple of years ago. I just enjoy designing and then everything around creativity. I just enjoy it. Videography, video editing, graphics design, and every other aspect of designing. So that's been one of the major reasons I venture into designing and graphics design and everything creativity. So it's been a wonderful journey. I started small, but I feel gradually we've been picking up and we've been doing a lot. And we are not where we want to be yet, but we'll definitely get to where we want to be as time goes on. All we need to do is just put in effort. So I went to Federal University last year and I studied social work. As a social worker, we are being seen as agent of positive change. So that was what I studied. I'm not just a social worker. I want to be a social worker who brings in creativity and his ability to help humanity to do something different. How I joined Maxenon Creative Studio. I saw the flyer online and it was on Instagram. And I said, okay, let me just try. Let me just give it a try. Although I've been doing design for some time now, but I just needed something new. I want to, try something new to see what the challenges that is there for me. So I decided to come into Maxenon Creative Studio, and it has been a very wonderful experience. It's been a lot of learning. There's been a lot of learning for me, and they've given me the room to be creative also, not just learning. So they give me the ability to be creative, and I'm enjoying my stay here. Okay, I joined by March. I joined March. Yeah, my experience at Maxenon has been a very wonderful experience. And it's not just about Maxenon alone, it's about the people in Maxenon. I enjoy everybody around, their ability to collaborate with you, their ability to work with you and make you achieve the things that you want to achieve. So they've been helpful in helping you to grow, and the way they act between each other, the human relationship between each other is very wonderful here at Maxenon. Yes, it has been impactful. My experience working on projects has been very impactful, but sometimes I do have issue of creative block where there are some days I will have no idea on what to design, how to design. You might know how to use the tool, but you really need to be creative in order to achieve what the client wants from you. But I feel the only difficulty I've been facing, but with the help of the team, we have been able to, sort that out, and it's very helpful. So if I was not working with Maxenon Studio, I'll be doing something related to what Maxenon is doing, something creative. So I feel it could be design, it could be anything related to creativity. I feel it could be that. So it could be probably working with an NGO where we go into humanitarian activities and then try to help the vulnerables and source materials and items for people who are unable to help themselves. So I feel that's one of the aspects I also want to go into, helping the vulnerables. And so vision is a mental picture you create for yourself, that like a roadmap, can be seen as a roadmap. You create something for yourself, and then it turns out to be something you want to achieve in the future or in the long run. So you have to create a vision for yourself. And then creativity is the ability to turn something ordinary into extraordinary. So I feel a creative person can be given something other people might not have value for, but with time you get to turn that thing into something valuable. For a human, it is very important And the reason why we need to have vision in everything that we're doing, because it's like a guide. In everything you want to do, you need a guide. So imagine somebody who decides to just travel without learning how to drive or without going to a driving school. It will be very difficult for that person to have the guide on how to move on or how to move the car. So having a vision is you creating a guide that will guide you through the process of what you want to achieve for yourself. So it's very important that as human, or if you want to achieve anything in life, you should have a vision and then try to achieve what you want to achieve for yourself. 5 years ago, I never thought I would be in this space 5 years ago, but currently as I'm here, I feel it's aligning with what I wanted to do. So I feel it's also nice that I am able to get to this point with what I have in plan for myself previously. So it's something, it's like it's aligning. So moving forward, 5 years from now, I want to work with top brands. I want to also work with Maxenon, which I am doing now because it was something I wanted to do, and I decided to work with them, so I'm with them now. So 5 years from now, I want us to work with top brands. I want us to grow to a point where we'll be among the top 10 or top 5 most valuable brands in Nigeria or in the world. I want to expand. I'm a human. Even the richest man in the world will want to expand into doing different things, even Dangote. So as a human, if I have any opportunity, if I have the opportunity, I will definitely want to expand into doing other things. And it will also take endurance and then learn those things and then venture into doing it. So I also want to expand. One of the things that sparked my interest is the ability to make your clients smile. So imagine you're able to design something, or you're able to handle a project, and then you're able to also deliver, not just doing the project, you're able to deliver the project in a way that will bring more customers to your client. So that's you solving a problem. It's a way of solving problem. And one of the things that gives me joy is being able to help people or solve problems. So I feel that was one of the reasons whereby I always want to pick my system to work and design. Yeah, I would say I consider myself to be creative, and I'm also, putting efforts into learning how to be creative also, to be more creative also. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 6. My creativity level is 6, and then that's why I am putting in efforts to, gather ideas and continue to also look for ways to improve my creativity skills. Because creativity, you just say, okay, I am creative, and then you don't want to put in effort, and then you end up not being creative. So I want to keep learning new things, keep doing new stuff. Yeah, I would say being open to receiving people's opinion about my design or about anything that I'm doing in the space is very important for me, because if I should just decide on my own and then make every decision on my own, sometimes I may be making the wrong decision, which will affect me and also affect the team. So it's very important when I'm not getting it right. I'm always open for someone to say, okay, you're not doing it this way. What if we try this way? It's always have a way of improving your design and also have a way of improving your job. So I always accept people's opinion and then try to use it. So with the emergence of AI, the hope of a young creative. So I'll give you a story. When typewriter came, when there was typewriter, and then they brought the computer, and then there's the desktop computer, and then there are some people who refuse to evolve, who refuse to learn how to use the desktop computer. They were so stuck with their typewriter. And then at the end of the day, they were left behind. Those who learned how to use the Microsoft Word, the PowerPoint, the Excel, they were the one thriving, they were the one getting the employment and every other thing. So I was watching a video recently. I saw a 55-year-old man saying he's learning how to use AI to improve the way he do his work and every other thing. So I said, if a 55-year-old man is learning how to use AI, it's also important for someone like me or other creatives to also find a way to learn how to use AI, then try to use it to improve the way their work is, and then the speed of their work also. It will also help. So I feel AI is not the competition. AI is also a tool that can help us improve our work and the way we work. I would say I've been learning how to use AI in various aspects since I started working with Maxenon, because there are some things previously when you are designing, you always have to do it manually on your own. And then with the help of AI, you can easily just write a prompt. After writing the prompt, it generates what you want, and then something that will take you 30 minutes can take you 10 or less than 10 minutes now. So AI has improved the speed we use in delivering to clients, or it has improved the speed we can use to deliver our job. Yeah, so I feel AI is helping us. There are a lot of things that stand out when you're in Maxenon. Is it the team spirit, the ability to collaborate, the organization? Everything here is being organized. You are not just throwing things around. You are making sure whatever you are doing is aligning with what the organization goals, vision, and the mission. So you are not just coming here to make decisions on your own. We have planning. Everything you're doing is being planned in order to deliver the job, or in order to make sure everything we are doing is in the right proportion. So I feel Maxenon has a lot that stand out for me. So the vision I have for Maxenon is to be a very big brand, a global brand, not just a brand that will last for a very short period of time. A brand that will have a very great impact, not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. And I feel currently it might be small now, but they are doing a whole lot. And I can see the vision is and then the future is very bright for Maxenon. One of the projects that Maxenon has done that made me feel there will be a global brand is working with Nasarawa State Governor. So Nasarawa State Governor is not just somebody you can just walk in and say, "So I want to work with you," and then there are protocols that you have to follow. So working with the Nasarawa State Governor is a big win for Maxenon, and I know if they can work with Nasarawa State Governor and then they delivered, not just working and then they are not being called back to come and work with them. I'm not talking about working with the governor once, no. I noticed they've worked with him about 2 or 3 times. So if they can deliver for the governor, then I feel there's every possibility that they can go global and then work with every global and international artist or highly prominent individuals. Just do you, and I also find a way to be intentional about what you're doing. Just be intentional and just do you. Yeah, just do you.